Another point that I wanted to discuss in terms of energy addiction is the point of nail biting. Now, I was a nail biter extensively for my entire life, up until the age of, let's see, how old am I now? 29 is how old I am now. I would chew my nails quite a lot, and to the point where they were completely gone at the top, and often I would chew my nails to the point of them bleeding. And it was just simply a pattern that I had participated in within my life and never necessarily looked at as there being something wrong, so to speak. Although within my process with Destiny, the point of nail biting was brought up some time ago, and I initially at one point had stopped for a short period of time and then began again. But I wanted to just share some of my more recent experiences with this point. So I stopped chewing my nails about 2 months ago, and I'm pretty satisfied with how it's going in terms of I'm not going into the point of wanting to return to chewing my nails, where before, when I made the decision to stop, I wasn't as stable in the decision, and I kind of would want to go back and, would kind of chew my nails a little bit, and then I ended up just going back into it. So I mean, it's been an interesting point in terms of the process of stopping something like that, because from my perspective, what it is a pattern that I developed throughout my life, and a pattern that exists within energy. So I essentially see it as an energy addiction, which I would access as I would chew my nails. Now, within that specific addiction or construct or pattern, I found I would go into it a lot when I did writing. It's like an anxiousness that would come up within me, and I would go into it and begin chewing my nails. Also, in groups of people, I found I would do it as a way to sort of relax, I guess you could say, or appear to be relaxed. So there's these specific sort of ins and outs of why I would do it. But about 2 months ago, when I decided to stop, it was simply I experienced the point as being much more certain in terms of I'm just going to stop, and that's that. I was busy at work, and we were doing a lot of work with our hands, and one day after work I took off my gloves and I looked down at my hands, and they were all just chewed up, and it was in that moment that I just thought to myself, alright, that's enough of that. And so I stopped in that moment, and it's been pretty cool. I'm noticing now other points related to this particular point of nail chewing, nail biting, or in a way it's more of a fidgeting or an anxious kind of fidget. And I also get it in, picking at your skin, or another one I did was cracking my knuckles. So now I'm seeing all these different points related to, I guess you can say related to the one of chewing my nails, which is now coming up, which I see as similar forms of energy addiction. It's almost the same point. It's an extension of the point in a way, related to this inner anxiety this energy which I go into and access and exist within. So the point is simple, is to not go into that energy and just simply stop. And so stopping chewing my nails in a way has been a physical support from the perspective of how do you know when you are going into that energy? And you know, from this perspective, I know when I'm going into that energy because I begin chewing my nails. So it's been a cool support from that perspective in terms of assisting me as a physical reference point in terms of stopping. So whenever I want to go and chew my nails, it's like I can then see that, oh, there's that energy, and I just simply stop. I don't chew my nails, therefore I don't go into the energy. So now I'm going to be applying the same point with cracking my knuckles and scratching the skin, picking the scabs, stuff like that. So that's what I wanted to share on that point in terms of my experience and some of my practical application in stopping an energetic addiction.